Okay, so this video is going to be to do a sunny side up egg. So you need your eggs, you need a pan. The most important part is to make sure your pan is really hot. So I've got it on high heat right now. You're going to put some sort of like spray or oil, or a lot of people like butter. I just put oil in mine so you can tell it's like really hot. Okay, so then you're going to crack your egg without breaking that middle, and it's going to be hard to do one-handed. So you just kind of lay it in there gently, and you're going to leave it. That's the most important part of a sunny side up egg. It's not hard, it's just you got to have patience. So you're going to just kind of leave it and see how it's already starting to cook around the edges and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat down. I'm going to put it more on medium, and then I'm going to cover it. Okay, and so when you cover it, you're using that steam to cook the rest of the white without disrupting the yellow. So we're just going to kind of leave it and watch it. So let's see, I'm going to time it. So it's still just cooking. We're going to leave it alone. You see how the edges are starting to crisp a little, but they're not burning. The important thing is just not to touch it, because the more you touch it, the more likely you are to disrupt that yellow. And sunny side up means that the yellow is kind of runny. So some people like it at this point, but see, you can kind of see that shine on the white. So that it's not cooked yet there. So I like to just leave it a little bit more. So if you're at this point and you notice like your edges are really starting to crisp up and you don't want them to get any more done, go ahead and turn your heat off. Just turn it all the way off. So all you're doing at this point is just allowing the heat in the pan to continue to cook the whites and just that top of the egg. Without touching it, without doing anything, like we're just literally letting it sit and continue to cook a little bit. And again, at this point, like a lot of people would go ahead and take it off. You know, it just really depends on the client and if that's what they like. You could go ahead and really just go ahead and remove it at this point. Okay, so this is pretty much done. You season it before you take it off of the skillet. So most people like salt and pepper on theirs. There's salt and pepper. And then the other most important thing I would say are your tools. So you need a nice spatula that you can really get underneath the egg with without disrupting, again, that middle. And then some sort of a non-stick pan. So this is a ceramic pan, but most people have some sort of a non-stick. And so you'll know when it has cooked on the bottom and when it is ready, because it will easily come up and it won't stick. And I should have done this when I had my plate next to me. So let me go grab my plate. Okay, so have your plate right next to it. You're just going to ease your spatula underneath there. And if you've got two hands, you can put like a fork on the other side. I'm going to shake it and really just hope that I don't break this yolk. And then you're just going to put it on your plate. And again, sunny side up means this yolk is ready to break. So like, let the client obviously break it themselves, but once you break it, then the middle part is nice and runny and is not cooked and firm. And that's what most people, when they're asking for a sunny side up egg, that is what they're looking for. So again, super easy. Most important thing is you just leave it alone. And you don't cook it too high, so where you burn it, you don't cook it, you know, you don't break that egg. Now, if you break that yolk when you put it in the pan to begin with, go ahead and start over, because there's no saving that broken yolk from cooking all the way. You're going to really need to have it to stay together.